Hey, here's the latest one. This is house number 15. It's the third house on the block that I have. This is also another Ethel house. This one, it's the first time I've actually seen it. I just closed on it and I haven't even seen the inside. So I'm just walking in to take a look around and see what all needs to be done. I bought this one for 87,000. Door's not bad, needs a little cleanup. Ooh, there's some pretty decent floors. Do a little bit of sanding, clean those up. Yeah, it looks pretty straight. There's a couple little cracks up there. The walls aren't in horrible shape. Maybe a little touch up. Decent ceiling fan in here. The windows could definitely use a little bit of cleanup. Maybe some new light switches. Oh, maybe that door is not so great. It definitely has a gap right there, doesn't it? Huh, okay. A bit of cleanup on the trim. So this is the living room. And of course, there's a little heater over there. That one's probably seen a little bit better days. Here's the dining room. Nice wood floors in here. They did leave the window units, which I don't know, a little musty in there, huh? Maybe clean them up, but those are like $100 cheap window units. I don't know if I might not do the window units. I might just do maybe like a mini split. Maybe like put a mini split like up here in one of these rooms, maybe in here or something. Because all these rooms in the kitchen are all open to walk through. So you do a mini split for this open area. Look, I think that's a 220 plug right there. It's got a nice little built-in pantry in the wall. It's got the original wooden windows, which they don't look horrible. They just look like normal people do a horrible job painting these. Got a broken pane there. A lot of that paint just needs to be cleaned up. Keep the windows there. There's another gas line here. Okay, here's the kitchen. Came with a range in the fridge. I don't know if I'm gonna keep either one of these. Fridge might be okay, cleaned up. Range, not great. Let's see if it works. Uh, Cabinets? I don't know. What do you think? Maybe just paint them? Put on some new hardware? You like this old design? You get these little bitty cabinets. These are kind of cool. Put your spices in. Oh, the vent hood is actually vented. That's great. I love it when they vent the vent hoods. It's better than, especially if you're using gas. I'm surprised it's hidden gas. Surely they have a gas line there. It's kind of weird. The sink is in a corner. And they've got this like area back here. Like, what is that? It's just an open area back there. It's kind of a waste of space. That's weird. Who does these designs? Not bad. Clean them up, put some new hardware on them. This is kind of weird. So, oh look, here's a friend. Um, so the washer and dryer right here, and for some reason we put this platform here, which makes me think maybe the flooring is bad in here. I don't know if I really want the washer and dryer here, but if it's not here, I don't know where else I'd put it. The back door looks new. It's actually really nice. Anyways, let's continue on. Little pantry. Little pantry up top. Flypaper. And that's an older water heater. I think it's past its 6-year mark. Let's see, what year is this thing? 1992. Yeah, I think that's time to be replaced. Even the pressure is gone. All right, so here's the hallway. What the hell is this? What is that thing? Like there's no vents in the house. What is that down there? Is that like an old furnace or something? Like there used to be a flame in there? What is this thing? I don't know what that is. If you guys know what it is, tell me. Whatever it is, I don't want to turn it on. It's pretty nasty. I think I just put a board over it and be done.
So about this point, I thought maybe there were some flies or mosquitoes in the house because I kept feeling like some tickling on my legs. And I kept recording, but then I realized later I'm wearing pants. So those are actually fleas that were crawling up my shoes, going up my pants, and on top of my pants, and all over me. This house is horribly infested with fleas. Yeah, so I had to pretty much jump in my truck, drive to another house down the road that we just remodeled, basically strip my clothes, jump in the shower, take a shower, and I think I had a pair of shorts I could put on and drive home.
This pipe. Oh, I wonder if that pipe goes to that thing in the hall. Is that like a furnace pipe? There's attic access. That's weird. Maybe it goes to that thing. What? This place definitely has roaches crawling everywhere. All right, here is the front bedroom. Got a little hole in the floor right there. You can patch that. Decent sized closet. Got an ironing board on there. Got the old original doors. That's kind of cool. These windows, they're not horrible. The screens on the outside, those are horrible. Those definitely need to come off. They just need to be cleaned up and painted a little bit. Some of these actually have brand new blinds like these. Those are the stringless blinds, so those are new. It's kind of the wrong size for the window, but I'm not sure if you find one that is the right size. Now the window unit, oh, check this out. I know what this is. That goes to the back of the bathtub. They should have this in all houses. So like if you need to repair the valve or the drain, you can get to it from this little door. Or if you want to stash something in there, that's a great idea. A little bitty closet door. That's where the elves come and go. This thing looks like it got way too hot at some point. I don't think I want this either. I think I'll take that out and replace it with a new wall heater. And it's got a little bit of patching on the ceiling. Oh, the ceiling fan's got the wiggle. Look at this. Ceiling fans are dancing. That's gonna shake itself right off the wall. And shake it right off the ceiling. Okay, well, let's just turn that off for now. Let's just say that needs to be replaced. Oh, bet you can't guess what that's for. It's not for charging your cell phones, although it could be turned into that. Here's the hall bathroom, the one bathroom. The flooring's not bad, but I don't know why they built it up. Unless maybe they had a rotted floor there and they didn't know how to cut out the subfloor, so they just kept on adding on, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, these are not great. These should be replaced. New vanity. The faucet's new. That's nice. What is that? Wait, hold on. Is the light plugged in? Is that a plug for the light? Oh, come on. Really? I mean, what else is that going to go to? That's a plug for the light. Hold on. I just got to see. Like it's not, oh, shit. This thing's not even like screwed on the wall. It's just kind of hanging there. They literally put a plug on this. Oh my God. That's funny. Whatever. The shady stuff that you see in some of these houses. It's amazing they last. Okay. Whew. Little ceramic things are cracked on those. That's a bummer. Probably just take that out as well. Oh, here's another friend. Hey, friend. You're not going to be in here too long. Tub definitely needs to be refinished or replaced. Look, it's got new valves. Oh, one new valve. Oh, I got a clear window here. If you want to talk to your neighbors while you're taking a shower, that's kind of cool. It's got a new shower head. Yeah, unfortunately, I think all that's going to come out. It's going to be more work than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if I want to look at the toilet. Yay. I'm pleasantly surprised. Kind of works. Maybe. Okay. Back in the hall, we got some paint trays and some paint. Cool. And some drywall. So that's back in the living room. So this just kind of makes a big circle we went around here. Let's go back in the kitchen. Let's take a look at the backyard. This new door. And, oh, look at that. It's a bunch of little bugs scattering. Those are all roaches. Oh, this house has a roach problem for sure. Okay, so yeah, the outside needs to be cleaned or painted. Probably painted, both. It's got that old siding. It's cracked in a couple places, but not bad. I do like the backyard. It's got a nice yard. Got a little garage. Good size. Look, you even have a little bench to sit down on. Isn't that cute? It's not really grass. It's all this vines and stuff. Oh, look, it's got a new electrical service. Oh, that's totally worth it. Look, a new riser through the roof, and that's up to code. Oh my God, something was done right. Open this and see. Oh yeah, not bad. It's even labeled. Great. That's a good start. Hey, look at that roof. Oh man, that's a new roof. Score. Not bad, not bad. Decent fence. Just maybe mow it. That's not too bad. This is pretty cool. You could have like a little garden out here. Got some old wood piled up. I like that all these houses around here, they all have an alleyway. So like if you wanted to put a door, a garage door on the back, you could actually drive a car in through the back, which I think is so cool. Looks like a new roof on the garage as well. When I came to look at the house, there was a Harley in the garage. And I was hoping, I'm like, oh man, if they don't want that Harley, just let me know. I'll take it off your hands. But no, unfortunately, they didn't leave a Harley. They just leave me with stuff they don't want, which is usually stuff I don't want. Let's go in here and look around. Take this off. Yeah, just a bunch of junk. Yeah. It smells like mold and rotted wood. The whole roof it looks like the whole top is new. Huh. It's almost like they reframed the top. Like they rebuilt the entire top side, but then left the walls and the sides as they were. You know, actually, this probably wouldn't be too bad if you cleaned it up, threw some gravel in here, maybe just put a coat of paint on it. It wouldn't be horrible. I mean, you could technically, I guess, drive a car all the way back here and park it in here, but it'd have to be I guess you could. Yeah, you could fit a car in here. Probably likely to be a workshop, though. Anyways, yeah, there's quite a bit of work to do. A little bit more than I expected. But we'll get this one started as soon as we can. We'll take some notes, get some bids, and get this one coming together. All right, I'll give you some updates when I
You
get
know what
stuff
I
done.
didn't see in the house? That's all over the place. is fleas. These things are all over me. Hey, let's do a quick update here at Ethel. All right, looks a lot different. We got everything painted. Got a new skirt around the side. Tore off that old top up there and put on a new one. Got it cleaned up too. Got the yard cleaned up. Got a brand new door and trim around here. Let's go inside and take a look around. All right, we still got the original hardwood floors. Just clean those up a little bit. Retextured, painted the walls, replaced the ceiling fan. Put on some new blinds. Looks like that one still needs a new one. I'm going to take the window unit out of here. I'm going to put a mini split here. So that's what I'm going to do next weekend when I come out here. I'll do a little video on that. Here's the dining room. Got cleaned up. We left a little nook over here, which I think looks pretty cool. Just leaving it there, just paint it, cleaned up. New ceiling light in the kitchen. We left the cabinets, painted the cabinets, put new handles on them. Brand new countertop, brand new sink and faucet, and new appliances. So we got a new electric stove and a new fridge, and we got a new water heater. Replace that old water heater, put in a new one. Got it all up to code. Remember, there used to be washer and dryer connections here. We took all that out. Oh, forgot to say, new flooring in here. So it's all vinyl plank in here because remember the subfloor is kind of messed up there. So all in here is vinyl plank. Took out the washer and dryer connections, and instead we turned this hall closet into a little washer and dryer closet. So we made it a little bit deeper and put a stackable in there, put all the connections in the vent, took away from the bedroom closet just like 5 or 6 inches, but fits perfectly in the hall and makes it to where you have an actual open kitchen to where you can walk around a little bit. So best use of a small space. I do just love these big windows. Aren't they awesome? All right, here's the back bedroom. Not a whole lot to see here, just painted, new ceiling fan. We are going to have window units in these back bedrooms. We'll probably clean those up or replace them. Took out that weird funky pipe that was here. And there's attic access, new door there. We did put in these little heaters because by code you have to have some type of heat source. The mini split that's going in the living room will have heat. It's a heat pump, so it can do that as well, or you can use these as an emergency backup for heat. Here is the bathroom. Still working on some of the lights and such in here. Got a new vanity in here, a new toilet, all new flooring. Notice it's not raised up right here, and that old heater thing, which where all the fleas and stuff are probably coming from, that's gone. Kept some of the old doors here. I like this old door. It's nice. I really like the tile shower in here. It looks really cool. And then this window right here. Believe it or not, this is all being held up because of this window. It's not the right glass. It's supposed to be tempered glass and I think frosted. So we're waiting for that to get replaced before we can do anything else. Got a little bathroom closet here, linen closets. And in the front bedroom, not a whole lot here, just some paint, texture, new fan. Replace that window unit or clean it up. And we got a wall heater in here. And we got a closet in here. This one's made a little bit smaller, but still, it's still plenty big enough. It's not a problem. And these were able to keep these old solid doors, which are pretty cool. I do have new smoke alarms all the way throughout, and those are grid tie-ins. Yeah. Other than that, let's take a look at the back. So cleaned up the forest out there. Got all this cleaned up and painted. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh man. I'm not gonna mess with that. Okay, cleared out a lot of the trees out here. Put the skirt all the way around here, repainted all that. Didn't do anything to the roof because the roof is already new. There was a huge tree right here. That tree was cut out. And yeah, other than that, just cleaned up a little bit.
I'm not going to do a whole lot to the garage. Maybe clean it up a little bit, but it's just going to be storage. Still waiting on I think an investment firm bought the house next door. It's pretty ratty. Of course, I look at it and I'm like, that's money. Look at that place. I want to buy that too, but I think they're gonna try to fix that up. But if they want to sell it, I'm all for it. Ooh, looks like the door's open. Just walk right in. Anyways, mine looks a lot better. So I'll give you some final updates when we're done.
So I didn't get a final video because it rented out so quick. I'm working at night putting in this mini split unit so the tenants can move in. So a recap, I purchased this one for $86,000. The rehab cost me $30,000. It appraised for $140,000. It immediately rented out for $1,400 a month. After refinancing, I only have $5,000 to $10,000 of my money left in the property, and this one cash flows $600 a month.